You're watching the most shocking and informative LRJTV news.
Hello, I'm LRJ from LRJTV. I'm bringing the news today. Let's go.
House here in Southwest Houston. She was with her mother's ex-fiance, Derion Vence. Investigators say after this day, Tuesday, April 30th, she was never seen coming back out alive again. But
go ahead and watch this sugar honey iced tea from the mother sending to her friend some text messages that you guys probably seen on Facebook. If you haven't, it's probably all on Facebook. And I'll be back with the news clip, and then you will see my commentary, because I'm going in on this today.
Vence was observed coming out days later with a black trash bag and a laundry basket, what appeared to be bleach, and he was seen leaving with his son on that Friday, but there was no sign of Maleah. We learned blood evidence found in the apartment turned out to be Maleah's, and cadaver dogs sensed a body may have been in the trunk of the car Vence was driving. The community, they want answers. Neighbors at last night's memorial tell us that they're absolutely haunted by what has happened.
I don't know if because everything is going on, that I dreamed her and she was asking me for help. So I don't know what to do.
Maleah Davis's mother, Brittany Bowens, was in a Houston courthouse today. Her ex-fiance, Derion Vence, is charged with tampering with evidence, in this case, a human corpse. Vence is not the missing girl's father. He was due in court for a hearing that has since been rescheduled. A neighbor's surveillance video captured Vence leaving the apartment he shared with Bowens and the girl. Vence was carrying a laundry basket containing a garbage bag and bottles of bleach. A witness later spotted Vence's car in a shopping center parking lot in Missouri City, about 18 miles southwest of Houston. Police found the laundry basket and a gas can in the car's trunk. Police haven't found Maleah's body, but investigators don't believe she's alive. A relative of the girl's biological father says the girl's mother is also to blame for the disappearance.
I would love to know from the CPS caseworker who released her back into her mother's care. Why? So for right now, I'm supporting my family, and I'm going to be here every court appearance.
Investigators have not identified the girl's mother as a suspect in the case.
This news story is one of those stories that I knew from the beginning. It did not feel right. It did not look right. And I gotta say, I believe the mother played a huge role in this situation. Because for one, the mother lost her children to the state because of abuse. Leave your children in this man's custody while you go out of town does not ring sense to me. Do I believe that this man been inappropriate with the child? Most definitely. I mean, let's just call it what it is. We see women that are very unattractive, that have attractive daughters, that will actually pimp out their own daughters so that they can have them a man. They will abuse their own children. Just recently, the girl that was thrown in a suitcase, that case, where her mother was a registered sex offender and her boyfriend went to jail for child abuse. We have to sit here at some point and question who is responsible for the death of this child. And I got to say, it belongs to the state of Texas from allowing this child back into this woman's custody. I hate when people say, oh, she's in a better place. Oh, being murdered and tortured your whole entire life is miserable. It is miserable to be treated in that way. And have a mother that did not protect you is sickening. If you don't like it, fine. Do I believe that he murdered that child? I believe it was a cover-up. I believe that child was dead for days. I believe the mother and the stepfather came together to do some type of cover-up to hide this child's body. That is my gut intuition on what happened. And the only reason why he got involved with it is probably because he was doing inappropriate things with that child. And he figured, well, I might as well go along with this story. But I guarantee you guys, the full story will come out. There's no way in hell a reasonable, good mother would allow her child, Lord, let's go listen here. First thing first, the mom came out and defended this man. Now all of a sudden, he's a homosexual, sending pictures of his wang wang to other men, and that made him upset. That made him angry. He the one that did it. When I seen the mother and the little girl, I automatically knew what would happen. You little heifer, you think you better than me, huh? You think you can't because you cute. You think you better than me because your hair real. Mine's a her hat. Yeah. Oh, LRJ, you wrong. It happens every day. Every single day. It's probably happening to people in your family that you don't even know about it right now. That girl was tortured. All that, oh, I know she in a better place. Let her rest. Why she had to live her whole entire life in pain and agony to be treated in the way she was treated. And on top of all that, to be murdered. And I believe in my heart of hearts, that girl was up in that apartment dead for days. And they had to get rid of that body. Make that make sense? Oh, well, the cadaver dog smelled human remains up in that car. I can't see a child being in a room for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. What child would be in a room for all the hours? Come on now, it don't make no sense. It's not making any sense, people. And the fact of the matter is, the only reason why the police have not arrested that woman is the same reason why DFS put that child back into that woman's custody. Oh, she's a mother. She's a grieving mother. And a mother wouldn't do anything like that to her child. A mother wouldn't do that. But then she said that the man abused her child, right? And then the children went to DFS custody because of the child abuse. But then, when your child come up dead, you on Facebook defending him. Make that make sense. Okay? I believe she did something to that child. I believe he tried to cover it up because they both was involved with it. That's just my opinion about it. But caseworker, oh, she got a vagina, so she couldn't possibly do anything. So evil is that. Oh, no. Oh, she's a mother. She wouldn't dare. It's hurting. Anyone as a parent, you know what I'm talking about. You just, when I seen that picture of her in the little tutu, I'm like, man, it hits home. Because this child, last moment, is there on that picture. So we have to realize that it's something sick going on in this world. And platforms like Facebook and YouTube, they want you to be quiet about talking about DFS custodies. This video probably won't even be monetized for real. It is really one of those things where it's just, it's disturbing. And we see it more and more and more. You don't even hear on the news no more about all those children that was assaulted in a sexual manner in those little border camps. Shh. Let's not talk about it. But then we want to sit around and argue about drug addiction problems, violent behavior. These things come because children have been damaged in their life. They've been hurt. They've been touched. And they're acting out. So when America decides to wake the hell up, maybe we can talk about something that really matters. We need to protect our children. I'm LRJ. Rate, comment, and subscribe.
Community and a family is left wondering what happened to this precious baby girl and where is she? We know detectives unfortunately do not believe she is alive. With the memorial outside of her home, take a look here. You have dozens and dozens of teddy bears that were set out here by community members who came out here to pay their respects and honor little Maleah Davis yesterday evening.
I'm LRJ. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Why? Because you be glad you did. Guess what? I had guess what? I love you all. Peace.